gonna give us a countdown or anything?
No, I just hit the live button. Now they're seeing the intro and hearing us talk.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here in just a second. Hey!
HR
Here we are.
Does HRD stand for Ham Radio Disaster? Is that it?
Pretty much.
Ham Radio Dominator. Speaking of Ham Radio Dominator, Ham Radio Dude, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I am doing
Can you hear me?
fantastic. Yeah, I can hear you.
So, we're already leaps and bounds ahead of last week.
It's a good start, gentlemen. It's a good start. So tell us a little bit about your channel and start sending me some pictures so we can see them on stream.
Oh man, that's way too much to ask of me. I'm Ham Radio Dude. I make a channel of ham radio related stuff, a lot of tutorials, and I like to have a good time. That's what the hobby's about. Over to you, temporarily offline.
I'm going to pass it right on to Kyle. Kyle, how's it going?
Good. Kyle, AA0Z, and I am totally lost when it comes to slow scan television. I am striking out.
Oh,
Where are we at, by the way? What frequency?
I am on 7171, and I am currently listening, and I've gotten a couple of decodes already.
Where are you at?
7171.
I'm not allowed to play.
So I'm just listening there. We got to switch over to 7033. Those are the two main 40-meter frequencies. But 7171 is extra only, from what I can interpret on the band plan. How's that band plan look to you, Sean?
Well, yeah, 7.175 is where general technically starts.
Yeah.
So, it's unforbidden fruit over there.
Chris, introduce yourself.
hi. Christian Claiborne, November 1, Charlie Lima Charlie, Ham Ninja. And if you want to know more, really, hamninja.com and hamninja.com/videos to get to my channel. I
Excellent.
mainly do summits on the air stuff, so that's what you'll see me doing. My blog has some reviews of radios and equipment and stuff. So yeah, and I'm having a little bit of Merlot tonight.
Awesome. You had a video last night or Monday night?
Last Thursday.
Okay.
Oh, you released one yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yes.
Yeah, I was disappointed that you didn't ride your bike up that mountain.
And I am downloading an image now. It's it's Scotty talking into the mouse on the original Macintosh. Hello, computer.
Scotty,
Jason.
are you there?
Yeah.
Which movie was that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's fail.
Oh no, I know. I'm just giving a hint to the audience.
Revenge of the Sith?
No,
Star Trek.
incorrect. Wrong franchise. Minus 50 DPK.
Lord of the Rings?
Now you're just trolling.
Sell your flex and buy a Yaesu. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can you believe that I have never have I ever watched any Star Trek movies?
You're missing out.
Voyage home.
I believe it now.
I have never have I ever seen any Harry Potter movies.
I've never seen any Harry Potter movies.
Kyle, I'm in the same boat as you. No Star Wars, no Harry Potter, no Lord of the Rings, no.
You mean Star Trek?
I don't even know what a Star Trek is.
Oh man.
I'm all over Star Wars. I'll bench watch Star Wars, all 9 of them,
Gosh.
on a Saturday.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, they'll be on in the background, but
how do I leave this chat?
you cannot not like Star Wars.
Right below
I
the.
like Star Wars, but what Star Trek?
I know.
Oh, Star Trek.
Star Trek,
I don't.
The Voyage home, is that what it is, Jason?
Yes.
Yes,
There
it's number 4, the voyage home. So, Jason, in order to leave the chat, right at the bottom of the chat, underneath of your picture, there's a smiley face and a $sign. You click the $sign, and the more you put in, the faster you can leave the chat. That's how that works.
I was wondering what that was for.
How you doing, Jason? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Huh?
I said, how are you doing? Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm pulling up your YouTube stream right now. So.
N5WXW is sending a picture.
Yeah, I want to pull up the chat. What's up, guys? How are y'all tonight?
Hey, what's up?
We just got back from a fancy steakhouse. It's restaurant week in Galveston this month. It's actually a month long. They call it Restaurant Week, but it's a whole month long. So we went to a fancy steakhouse out here, and there's like a limited menu, and it's like discounted prices so that you can try different restaurants during Restaurant Week. It's fun.
So Chris has already introduced us to what he's drinking. I am finishing off a coffee from earlier today. What are you guys drinking? Jason?
I just walked in the door. I'm not drinking anything right now.
Have to get a Miller Lite in your hand real quick.
Ugh, I'd have to drive back into town for that, and I'm not doing that.
Oh, you're a Schlitz guy, aren't you, Jason?
Yeah, something like that.
Malt liquor. All right. How about you, Kyle? That looked like a big old jug of water.
Yeah, it's just water. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm going out with friends tomorrow night, so I'm saving myself.
No pre-gaming?
So what he just said, Tio, is that we're not friends.
Unless you want to come to St. Louis and come to the corner bar,
I'm
you're
trying
more than
to-
welcome.
I'm trying to get Frank to move out there so that we can get him out of Texas.
Well, he doesn't have a truck, so, he's already one
Right,
foot out
that's-
the state.
Right, exactly. That's correct.
They
What
let
is-
you live there without a truck?
Not for
Some
long.
people-
See, Chris knows.
Dude, what are you drinking?
This sponsored episode is by G Fuel. No, I'm drinking a branched chain amino acid. It's
Oh yeah.
for muscle development and everything like that. Plus, there's a lot of caffeine in it, and that's really why
Dang.
I'm drinking it.
Dude's working out. He's over there
Looks
lifting
like prune
weights.
juice.
Dang.
Bang.
Bang, there you go.
Matt.
That's my drink from earlier, but
I've never had one of those before.
They're good. Branched chain
They're full of
amino
BC
acids. Yeah.
they're full of BCAAs.
Really interesting. I'll have to
Mhm.
check them out. Yeah, I use Optimum Nutrition, but
Mhm.
I'd be good for anything. Used to drink a lot of Monster. That was a bad idea.
So we've got a couple of friends in the chat. We've got the Smoking Ape with his 6 gold medals. We already know what he's drinking. Retro Tech Chris, if you're into retro tech like I am, Chris has got an awesome channel. Go check him out on YouTube. Matt Quince, AE4MQ. What's up, Matt?
All right, Sean, you're running MMSSTV, right?
That's right.
And so how are you? I watched Tio stream
Okay.
yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever it was, and
Right.
the lines. You got to line up the lines to the little tickers, right? In order for you to figure out how to line up your frequency, right?
I'm laughing because I have no idea. Kyle, I honestly downloaded this about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, all right.
20 minutes ago.
You're in the same. You're in the same.
Oh,
boat
he was
I am.
talking all kinds of smack yesterday.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to make a cool QSL card, and it was going to be an epic meme, but I think I got everything working. I'm just not seeing anything because I got nothing on the
So
radio.
if you look at the stream, I'm getting a picture of Kyle's favorite antenna, a box of Lucky Charms from KJ4QVJ right now.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. I'm surprised it doesn't
MMSSTV.
say please copy on it.
Yeah. I guess if you could already see it, then you were copying.
I'm gonna have to go watch that episode, Steve.
If you can FT8, your rig is already set up, and then all you need to do is download some SSTV software.
Okay.
Jason, I don't know about you, but I am having trouble copying anything.
I haven't tried. I've never even attempted to do it.
I see
There's
two
an,
images
the,
there, Kyle.
The Tapper guys, one of the Tapper presentations last year was about an app you can get on your phone and hold your phone in front of your receiver,
Mhm.
and it should decode and bring up the image on your phone. I haven't tried that yet either.
On Android, that's called Robot 36. I don't know what it is on iPhone. But yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, maybe you could try head copy.
But Kyle, you've got 2 images that have downloaded on your screen there.
No, those are the ones that come with the program.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
And so anybody out there right now, I'm listening on 7171. We'll change bands a little bit later or frequencies a little bit later, but right now we're getting some images. So
All right. 7171.
I can just see the black video camera, Jason. Everything else is washed out.
Yeah, doesn't really.
There we go.
Whereas,
Robot 36 SSTV image
yeah.
decoder. Yep.
Yeah, I'm downloading it right now. So,
All right.
all right, guys, I just wanted to drop in here for a second. I can't stay, but I will be lurking in the chat. So, fun times.
Awesome, man.
Awesome.
for
Thanks, Jason.
stopping By.
Yeah, you bet. I'm gonna watch this and figure out how to do it, and then if you do it again, I will join in. So
Yeah.
right now, all I have is my 705 set up on QRP.
Oh, that'll do it. It's got good ears.
So
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
oh, it
downloaded
does.
something.
it does.
Kyle's getting
So-
something.
I'm getting
Oh, man.
something. Hang on. How do I know what frequency I'm on?
7171.
No. It says that. But how in the hell do I? Sorry. How do I line up my little tickers?
Well, once the image starts looking good.
Is that MMSSTV right there?
Yeah.
And then he's
Maybe
on.
I should do what Kristen says and just do this head copy.
Are you on LSB, Kyle?
No, I'm on Digi. Well, no, I'm on upper sideband.
Yeah, switch to lower sideband.
So
You're on,
DigiU,
you're on
Digi-
40. You're on 40
DGL.
meters.
DigiL. Well, I thought all digital was upper sideband.
This is kind of not digital, but kind of digital.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe that's my problem.
It's digital in the sense that all digital goes ultimately back to analog, just like everything else.
Mhm.
But it's
That was
digital
a
in
lot.
the sense that it's sending data.
That was a lot of words.
Yeah. Well, you
Alright,
see,
so
you got your
I'm on-
DAC that goes into your ADC, and that makes your ACDC. Yeah, I don't know.
I am gonna drop. Thanks for the invite, guys. Y'all have fun tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Have a good one.
Yep.
Later.
You too.
Later.
Mike Smith has got 6 cups of coffee. I don't know, Mike. Is it early morning there for you, or is it? It's like middle of the night, isn't it?
Hmm.
All right, somebody sent something again. I want to decode something.
There's something coming over right now.
I don't see it.
It's a door.
It's a doorknob.
It might be an archway or something. It's kind of like a one of those patent drawings, line drawing. You should be able to see it on stream, right?
Well, hang on. Oh, I'm not streaming the stream. I paused it.
Same thing. You know what I got to do is I guess I just got to wait until either I hear some people or I don't hear some people.
So
right?
if you turn your radio up, it's a pretty distinct signal.
Oh, I don't hear anything.
It's a.
You know, maybe this is that case where the NFEDs just aren't good enough to get out or receive. the hams were finally right.
Looks like a TARDIS. Okay. Yeah. So you can hear my radio right now.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's kind of a cyclical sound.
Yeah.
yeah, sure do. I got to change my width too, or my shift. That's part of it.
Here we go. I'm getting something here.
I've got way too much QRM right here to get anything on 40. I'm pretty much out of the picture.
Are you in California or Arizona tonight?
I'm in California, San Diego.
Awesome. Randy Vaughn in the chat says that he's sending KN4WBH. Indeed.
It says that he's sending.
I am reading you 5-5.
Oh, look, you can see my heat pump just kicked off. Let's see these lines down here. My heat pump.
Nice. The noise is real, son.
Yeah, I need to get some ferrites for that 60 amp heat pump.
Don says he hears CW and that is all. The bandwidth, we're on 7171, Don. The bandwidth for this is your full... I've got filter 2 on my radio just absolutely by accident, and it's working on my 7300. What does that turn into? What does that look like? Filter 2 is 2.3,
Oh, you're using a 2.3 filter.
but that was totally by accident.
Yeah, I'm running the full 3.
Chris, Digital Analog Ham, another fantastic YouTuber. Norman says it's 2.5, so filter 2 would have been just fine.
Yeah.
So, Randy, what is that you sent? It's 1990s 900 megahertz phone? Yeah, Matt, you'll hear CW and SSTV because it's open band, all that gentleman's agreement stuff. Yeah, he says it's an old cell phone. Awesome. This is N5SKT. I recognize that call sign. And he's using MMS-TV, so Don can figure it out.
My infed antenna is just not cutting it tonight.
I agree.
All right, let's see if we can get some fellers in the stream with us here. And if Don can come on, he can tell you guys how to do it. 'Cause I don't know MMS-TV. MMSSTV? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting nothing.
that's way too
I don't
many
know.
letters.
I have no idea.
I moved over to 20 meters just to see if I could even see anything on 20. The answer was no.
Yeah, 20's usually shut for me for another couple of hours. Then I start hearing ZL stations.
Interesting.
Well, I'm decoding something, but it's all gibberish.
All right, I
What kind of
dropped.
antenna do you have?
What was that, Christian?
Say that again.
You were saying you're able to decode ZL stations. What kind of antenna are you running?
Oh, DX Commander.
You get $10 every time you say that, right?
I get a little more than $10.
Yeah, he gets the satisfaction of knowing he's making contacts around the world. Ham radio.
Clint says, hey, Clint. Or is he saying hey to Steve KO4AFL? I'm not special.
Yeah, I got nothing on 7.171 either.
Uh-oh, somebody's sending a racy image.
Oh, I better get on the video here. Oh yeah, it's that the one guy always sends them WDZ.
Yeah, this is N3NJ. And it's a girl wearing glasses. But you saw, I don't know if you were watching the stream, but you see it auto-correcting. Ape just dropped a couple of links in the chat. What video is that? Is that our stream tomorrow morning, Ape?
Oh yeah, you're gonna learn today, son. Tomorrow we got a live stream going on at 10 a.m. Central Time. It's myself, KK6USY Chuck, Smoking Ape, temporarily offline. You're gonna learn today, son. That's my best Smoking Ape impression. My bad.
It'll make you happy. So right below me is a couple of buttons: the subscribe button, the like button, the join button. Go ahead and click them. It'll make you happy. This guy is sending an SSTV image of an SSTV image. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have so much noise here. I'm like S9 with QRM over here. Something in my neighborhood must have kicked on.
Steve says, thanks for being awesome. Thank you, Steve. You're pretty awesome yourself. All right, we're back to getting an image now. Let me see if I can do some magic sauce. Ah. Took a picture of a picture.
How do you clear this?
It should just auto clear when the next image starts decoding.
Huh.
All right, folks, I am on 7171. I'm getting an image from N3NJ again. If anybody in the chat wants to send an image, let me know. Don is going to come here and tell us how to get SSTV set up for these Windows boys. Welcome, Don. Oh, and Don's got a Flex radio, too. That's going to make it really easy for him to tell Kyle what to do.
Yeah, I am lost. I mean, I'm on lower sideband. I'm on 7171. I'm on DigiL.
Yeah, I mean,
on DigiL.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, here we go. Look at this. See, Don joins the chat, and I start decoding. What's going on there?
Don's a lucky charm guy, man.
What's happening? I don't understand.
Well, Don showed up. That's what's up.
Well, one, this is a very strong signal, so I had better
Visibility.
ears. Yeah.
This
yeah,
is
so you have to set it up the same way you do FT8, right? You've got to have a COM port. I mean, you have to set your CAT up, and you
Yeah,
have
yeah, I've got all that.
basic stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
Now SSTV, I'll be honest with you, I set this up over a year ago, and me and Endpoint and a bunch of guys on Josh's channel just sat around and sent and received SSTVs. Images. So this has been set up for a year, and it's, I don't, I mean, you go into like program radio command and setup.
all right. Who can identify this car?
That is a
Aston Martin.
yeah.
I was going to go with MGA.
Could be.
Howdy, Sam.
By the way, Kyle, there's some problems with MMS TV, because if your COM ports exceed COM port 16, which on my Flex, I've got some that are up in 25, 30.
+8.
And they don't, I mean, then this thing won't even go up to them.
Oh, no, I've got slice A is COM 5.
Mike, I could totally agree with you that this is a +8, and with your G call, I would say you have much more experience with British cars than I do. Although I have been in an MGA and in a +8, and I used to own a couple of MGBs.
I'm surprised I decoded that.
Yeah, see, my
this is-
noise level is S8, so I'm not hearing anything.
So this one here is KJ4QVJ answering N3NJ. So I heard N3NJ before, and you didn't. And so now you're getting the 4 call. So
Yeah.
if they're true to their calling numbers, 4 is going to be like Florida area, and 3 is going to be like Maryland area. Or Puerto Rico.
Let me see.
Oh, look, I'm getting another one. Wow. See, Don, you just you're the lucky charms here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you probably had it all ready to go. Now try sending something.
Well, see, that's
And-
another.
To do the sending, what you can do is you can create a template, and then you pull that template in the template tab up there,
Yeah.
and it'll allow you to put text over your template. And I created one at some point, that thing that I sent out that had my CQ in it. I created that as a template, and then I can pull that template up, and at the bottom of the screen is where you can store your templates, so that, like, I sent out a CQ. If somebody came back to me, then I could pick one of my other images in the list below, bring it up in the
nice.
template, type some text over it, and then go back to the send or the transmit deal and hit transmit, and it will send it out over the air. So that MMS TV, SSTV worked really well. And if you ever get in Josh's chat and see Cat Hacker on, he was the one that helped us set all this up.
Ah.
And he used it quite a bit, and he helped us get the initial run going, and then we were just having fun sending images back and forth.
So what's the the image size, what is it, like 320 by 240 or something?
Well, that I don't know because the image that I actually have in here is big, but it reduced. Oh, I know what it is. I used View and I dropped the image size through resample, and so I just resampled the image down to, and I think 640 by 480.
And the program does the rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you pull it in as a template, and
Oh, okay.
and then
Oh, we got something racy coming across. Here we go.
Yeah, so this N3NJ guy in the KN4 station, I think it was a KN4 station, they did actually a full QSO, and they were copying each other's images into their future images. So they were doing a really good job.
yeah, MMSSTV has a logger in it too.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like, yeah, it's right below my waterfall there.
Yeah. So you,
Yes, Norman, you should.
What is in? Should I reply to one of these ladies with a picture of?
We're just going to
That's
call her
great.
Bubbles.
Can you put me in one of these girly pictures and put please copy at the bottom of it?
Sean's doing that right now.
This is kind of like in the 90s when, we didn't really have cable TV, but we wanted to watch certain channels. It's like, I think I see something,
I see something. I see something, yeah.
Just a little over to the left.
Yeah.
Modern Ham, Billy, another fantastic YouTube channel to watch. Billy's in the chat. He says MMSSTV can put the last received image into your outgoing template automatically.
yeah.
Billy, I actually watched your YouTube channel. Your YouTube. I always watch your YouTube channel, but your SSTV video before I came on the air here and was trying to figure it out.
There's a bunch of YouTubers tonight who are probably like, why did my SSTV, tutorial get all these views on a Friday night?
Well,
Oh, here we go.
So Joseph's asking, what mode are you decoding it as? I'm using QSSTV on Ubuntu Linux, and I have it set to auto mode. So I don't know.
yeah, I'm sending out Scotty 2. I
Is
just
this-
found with Robot 36, Scotty 2 worked the best out of any of them.
Yeah, Scotty's real popular, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, this is Don.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, cool. You got Don.
Yeah, my radio gets out really well. It's just I can't hear anything. But that's right now my noise level is S8.
Yeah, I'm at, I'm always at S8.
Well, we have that solar storm or whatever that's supposed to be bad the next day or so.
Hey, got a question for you.
Go for it.
Whatever my interference was, my RFI here has died off.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my neighbor turned his charger off. Are you transmitting now?
No, I'm just listening. This is just for people to sound.
I just finished a transmission.
Okay.
Yeah, so Christian, just put it on 7171.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got my
I hear
iPhone
it.
out. We'll see if I can get something.
Yeah, I'm just letting it play.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I don't know why it just started working. It's magic.
Ooh. Digital Analog Ham. Chris says he found a web-based SDR with an SSTV decoder built in. So SSTV stands for Slow Scan Television, and this is how hams used to send pictures back and forth over the airwaves in the 80s, I guess.
Whenever I first saw SSTV, it threw me off because it has television in it, right? That's live video, right?
Right.
And when I saw that it was just pictures, I'm like, that's not television. That's just sending pictures over the
Oh,
air.
this looks like Kyle.
Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, that's Norman. Hey, KC9CSC. Oh, here we go.
Kyle, I'm worried about what body your head might be on.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, no.
This is perfect. This is what I was looking for.
Oh no. What's going on here?
Oh, this looks tame.
What's at the
It's just-
bottom?
Wow.
Donuts. All right, I'm putting the Zoom link in the chat, folks. Come on and join in if you want.
What? Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I'm decoding it, but not as good as you, Tio.
It's that DX Commander. It's also my noise floor is nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the biggest part right there.
Thanks, Norman.
If I drive out about 10 minutes away from here, mine drops to nothing. But in this neighborhood, there's just too much noise right now. And yeah, I switched to my receive antenna, receive only antenna, and I'm logging at about an S3, but I still don't hear anything.
I just hit my preamp just for the heck of it, and that signal just jumped.
Oh yeah, I forgot to check my preamp.
Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Hey,
Oh,
let me know
Yeah,
if you
mine's
guys
at
can.
0 right now.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good. So the weird thing about this MMSTV program is I have to set my default sound card in Windows to the Yaesu. Otherwise, it won't work.
Matt Quince, Ham Radio Adventures. How you doing, Matt?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I love that wallpaper. Is that your new camper?
Yeah, that's my camper. That's the new camper, and I got the KX3 set up. I'm just chilling out actually at my parents' house, but I got pulsating noise, and I don't have stuff to hook the KX3 up to my computer, so turned it off and figured I'd jump in. How you been?
I've been doing fantastic. I'm getting this 1960s sci-fi movie robot image. Or is that 1990s, what did they call that? Power Rangers.
I love the sound of SSTV.
Yeah, so I was tuning around the dial on 20 meters one day, and this was after Leah and I did the cell phones and Baofangs image transfer. And we're like, that sounds like SSTV. So quickly I fired up the software, and it was SSTV. So now I'm hooked on HF SSTV. I just leave it sitting playing all day long.
Yeah, I generally will try to catch that when they do this. Artist does the space station stuff.
Mhm.
I'll jump on that and try to download images.
So
All right. So Don, how do you transmit an image?
So at the top of the little box where the picture is, there's a TX thing.
Yeah.
You click on that, and then below the picture is a TX button that's red,
Ah, yeah.
and you just click it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, just like that, Kyle. And you can actually import pictures from your like picture folder and put them over top of that or under that.
Yeah, because the templates down there that I've got designed, they fit over some image that I've pulled up. So
the band's clear, Kyle. Hit that send button.
Hang on. Let's see.
You know what you got to do? You got to take one of these images, like the one I have loading on my screen right now, which is just a bunch of static.
This was nice.
And then you got to put all your call sign information on the lower right-hand side. Just very, very small.
Just send it right
Yeah.
back. So be perfectly clear what your call sign is. Nice.
You're like, we're not getting a signal. We're not getting an image.
This N3NJ SSTV black and white image, it just flew right on in. Nice and fast.
Oh, I see another image. I was going to hit the TX button, but I see something else coming in.
yeah, I do too now, but I don't know if I'm receiving it, but I can see that. I can see it in the waterfall.
I'm barely decoding it.
Do I have a better copy than TO?
You have a flex, dude.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle, on your sound settings here, your volume, your receive volume is really low, or is that your transmit volume? I can't tell.
I don't know. What? That's a Don question. Yeah.
Go
Over
into
here.
your go into your sound card properties for your flex, I guess it is, and if you increase it there slightly, I think you'll be probably better off.
Where at here? Where do
No,
I increase it?
in Windows.
Oh, see,
just-
it's not a.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not because it's controlled by the radio. There's a
Yeah.
you all are fancy.
Yeah, it's set. I mean, I can go into my DAX channel here, and I could gain it up a bit here.
That helped a little bit. I'd just be curious if that helps you out at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, you're taking advice from a guy who has 0 photos downloaded. But
yeah, I don't either. It's not. I actually saw some stuff on the waterfall this time on the flex, but in the waterfall up here, I didn't. It's just garbage, and I don't. Let me
Ooh.
double. Let me.
Oh
double
no,
check
I'm
that.
not. So I'm not transmitting.
I'm on DAX channel 2. That's the only thing is what is the radio set to because, or the sound card because I don't think this sound card's set to the right thing.
Billy.
Yeah, Kyle,
Well, I'll
make
bet
sure
that's what it
you're-
is. I'll bet that's what. No, this is a flex.
oh, cool! I got N3. I think it says NJ.
Yep.
Howdy.
And
I
in
think
the-
Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, in the options thing under option, there is a sound card output level and a sound card input level, so you can adjust that.
Where's that, Don?
So under option at
Yeah.
the top, it's under that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep.
Billy, Modern Ham, welcome. Is your audio connected in yet?
We're still trying to get things wired up here. I haven't done any live streaming in months, and this is actually the first time I've been on live stream. So I'm trying to get my Zoom set up, trying to figure out how to change my name and all that funny stuff.
Well, you're sounding
And
pretty
y'all
good in
are
here.
still- Oh, I appreciate it. Well, I think it was you that recommended this microphone to me.
Yep, that was.
Yep, the XLR 2100X. It probably needs to be a little closer, but I like it pretty good. I'm
does
trying
like
to
to
get
be
my rig
close.
up and running. Got to re-download him in SSTV. So hopefully I can get that up and running before we're done here.
Uh-oh, this looks like K3YVY, K5YVY. I can't see the number. I can just pull out the YVY at the end of the call sign. Yeah, there it is. K5YVY. Joe, good to see you.
I got it set now. I was on the wrong DAX channel.
So Billy's got himself a YouTube channel, Modern Ham. Billy, tell us about your channel.
Yeah, I actually started my channel, I think 2 years ago now, and it was basically just to document my journey into ham radio. And I got into it because in the military, I deal with radios. I repair them, and I do pretty much all things communications. And we had a particular class from a ham radio operator, and he told us about ham radio, and so I decided to get into it and thought it would be kind of cool to document my journey. And what it turned into was I saw that there was kind of a place in the market of YouTube for young people like me, or just people that don't have a lot of money to really get into the hobby. So I decided to kind of post things that I was doing in different experiments, budget ways to get into the radio, culture, and people really liked it. So that's really what I've been doing ever since.
Excellent, excellent.
Sounds like a fun time, man.
Yeah, I like it pretty good. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm a tinkerer, so when it comes to anything that I can mess around with and waste my time with, I'm going to get into it and do it. So it's been really good for me.
You can definitely waste quite a bit of time with ham radio.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is it does have practical uses down the road. All those are skills that I can use in my career, and you never know what's going to happen down the road. So it's good knowledge to have. You never know when you're going to use it.
Yeah, most definitely.
And where are you located?
So I'm coming out of Richmond, Kentucky. I've been here for pretty much my entire life.
Cool. Never been to that part of the country.
Where are you from?
Days.
Oh,
Don, I'm not getting this to transmit. You're gonna have to. I'm not really sure what.
I can't see your screen. Oh, I'm looking at the Zoom window. That's why. Let me see on the YouTube if I can see it. Because what? So up there, so the PTT up there, you have to set with the radio. So the radio command, you set the PTT there. I mean, you might be able to do it there, but then, and then you need to set your DAX channel under the TX button on the over there,
Yeah, got that.
or I guess it's under MISC. That's right.
Yeah, got that.
And then in your PTT, so yeah, that and the PTT, and that's about it.
Jeez.
And N3NJ is replying to K5YVY. This is cool. Let's see what N3NJ decoded his image as.
Let me see if.
It's funny when I get into these things, and I did a whole video on this software in SSTV, and I haven't done it for so long, and I'm looking at it now like, what in the world is this?
That's the whole
Well,
reason why I do these on YouTube is so
Yeah.
I can remember.
Yeah, right.
Billy, I watched your video on this before I came on the air here to figure out how to do this.
I should have probably rewatched it myself, but I'm going to try to fumble my way through it.
And
The trick is to get those templates set up and ready to go. That way you can just swap out images and you don't have to worry about fumbling around with it.
Yeah, I'm watching your video on WinLink, or yeah, WinLink. Still haven't quite got it all figured out, but
It's a pretty interesting system, and I didn't know that Winmore had been. I didn't know they did away with it, and I kept getting comments from people on my channel like, "Hey, this doesn't work." So I looked into it, and I'm like, "Oh, I better make an updated video on that."
yeah,
RDOP does work quite a bit better. It's a lot more robust, and I've been able to make contact with a lot more stations with it.
yeah, I'm using Vera HF, I think it is.
And that's what I wanted to look at next. Now, can you do HF on? Can you do HF with Vera?
Well, I haven't been successful, so I can't say. I mean, Josh did it. That's what
Okay.
Josh uses. But see, Josh was not using the same WinLink that we're using. I think he's using the Linux version. That's right. Through a Raspberry Pi, and I have a Raspberry Pi also, but I don't, not on the Flex. I use Windows on the Flex.
All right, I'm just gonna use Vox.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I think there is
Yep.
2 images in this one, Joe.
It's not that big a deal with SSTV.
So, dude, you said earlier this might look like magic eyes. You were talking about those things where you cross your eyes and the picture turns 3D on you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this image I got is.
Oh,
yeah. I think it's a dishwasher.
They look like that when they don't decode correctly. I've gone to lunch before and taken that Robot 36 with me, and I just sit there, like I had the G90 with me, and I just sat there, tuned to 14.230, and sat there with the phone and just watch images roll by.
All right, so I'm sending something.
So am I.
Oh, you are?
That's all right. Keep sending.
Yeah, send it my way. Is that how this works?
That's how it works, right?
I'm a ham radio pro.
MOJEO says take a drink every time Don says flex.
I know they do it on Josh's Discord.
Oh,
So,
I think
so
something-
we'll just have to start talking about the DX Commander, and they, we can sell those.
All right, I'm changing modes. That was the wrong
Nor-
mode.
Norman Miller in the chat is getting Kyle's image, so that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, Norman.
And I'm not hearing you at all, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah, nothing on the West Coast with my.
I
got
can't
a
believe.
vertical.
Yeah, I just can't believe you would send something like that, Kyle.
It's just so boring.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I changed over to Scotty 1 this time. I didn't like the mode I was
All right.
using last time.
I got a bail. It's time to burn some meat on the grill outside.
Yeah, I'll be right over.
All right, Christian.
Come on over. I got an extra one for you.
I'll be over. Don't tempt me.
If you want to
Good
see
seeing you
some-
guys.
All right.
Later, Christian.
You take care, buddy.
If you want to see some burned meat, some good-looking cooked meat, watch Mike's latest video.
Man, y'all are killing me.
I think he was right about not putting barbecue sauce on it. I'm going to go out on live stream saying I don't like barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that was Bob's special sauce, though. I think that's why that was on there.
Getting any
All right.
images?
All right, Norman. Did you get my image? Norman, where are you, Norman?
15 seconds behind.
Oh, he got it. Lee
Hey,
got it.
it. Yeah.
Lee got it. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Kyle's a superstar over here.
My first SSTV image.
Yeah. Now,
Awesome.
A success and a failure all in one.
now he needs to send you a signal report, and then you can log it.
Logging.
So Randy Vaughn says, hi, Leah. Steve says, hey, Leah.
Hey, Leah.
Hey, T.O., does Leah not have a TV too?
She does, but they're watching some, what's the name of the show?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, they're watching some show out there. Some teeny bopper show. I don't know.
You gotta buy her own TV.
Yeah, she's got one.
Hey, Leah.
All right, somebody's sending something new. Hang on. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting a report back. Is this me or is this Kyle? From, what is this, N3NJ? Is that his call sign? Leah, you should get on your computer and join the Zoom.
Oh, I could.
Oh, you could.
Oh yeah, you definitely
That
could.
is an option.
People are like, get her a TV. I'm like, she has got a computer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but does she have the G90 set up to send images yet?
But that would be funny. She's in the upstairs room sending me images downstairs. Oh, this guy's sending a CQ. He didn't get either of our images, Kyle.
Oh, man. That guy's a loser.
All right, I'll put my headphones back on. Now she can't hear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think. What computer do I have this?
What's that?
I said, what computer do I have that would run the Zoom well?
I don't know. What computer do you have that can Zoom? Don't you Zoom all day long?
No, that computer is school computer. It won't let me.
Use one you edit with.
Okay. Yeah. Just sit
She
over
could send
there.
an image through a dummy load. That's right, she could. This guy's got a nice strong signal. This image is coming in nice and clear.
Wow. Yeah. I got.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny is you watch the Zoom or you watch the YouTube, and Tio's got this perfect image. I've got like a somewhat decent image, and then you look at HRD and he's got nothing but fuzz.
I think that's K5YPY's image from like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, actually, I have received something, but it's even worse.
Is it? Can it be worse? I'm receiving something now, so we'll see
Yeah.
if it is.
Mine is just a gray. It was a gray screen with a very, very small or very washed out call sign on it. That's all I see.
I'm sending my image again. Let me know if anybody in the chat gets it.
This is another one of those magic eyes. Darn it.
My noise floor here in this apartment is so terrible. There's no way. Maybe if sometimes when people have really strong signals
Mhm.
and really nice setups, they can get through. But
Oh, I got Homer Simpson.
Well, I'm not even running my amp. I could put my amp on, but
There you go. Blast us down.
Yeah, I'm not getting Homer.
Yeah, I got Homer. He's the one episode where he's on the ham radio. Help me, Jeebus.
All right, if you guys are new to the stream, there is a link pinned at the top of the chat. That is a ham radio Q&A live stream school session tomorrow morning with Smokin' Ape, Ham Radio Dude, KK6USY, Ham Radio Adventures Chuck, and myself. So be sure to tune in. That's going to be, what do we say, 10 a.m. Central tomorrow?
Mhm.
I mean, click on the link. It'll
That's
tell you
right.
it'll tell you the timeline.
You're gonna learn today, son.
Yeah, and if you get up really, really early, you can catch MLNS on their live stream. If you know who those are.
The other day, I woke up.
By the way, guys,
Woke up at 3.
I need to leave because I've got to work call that I had.
Oh, that's right. You had a work call.
Yeah.
Good luck,
So I thought
Don.
I'd jump-
Oh shoot, yeah. Well,
Y'all have a good one.
You
it
too.
was good to
Later,
see
Don.
you, Don. Man, you take care, bud. The other day, where was it going with this one? I forgot already. I guess it wasn't important.
What's that?
I forgot how the
Hey,
audio-
Sean, you got some
You might just have
popping
to
on your
mute
mic.
yourself.
Okay, and just use your audio.
Like it's overdriving.
No, like it's the audio is popping. No, you're not overdriving. It's just got pops in it.
Norman Miller wants to know how many watts I am putting out. I am putting out 100 watts by the book, but when I read this ICOM 7300 on the meter, it was 125 watts.
You're in it? Yes, I am.
Becca.
Let's see. If
No,
that might be any better.
Steve,
Yes.
the Icon 7300, if you actually look at the when you adjust it, it says percent.
Mhm.
In SSB, it will put out at the peak, it'll do about 125 watts peak.
Yeah, and that's what my MFJ meter tells me it's putting out is around 125. And the same thing with the 706, it also puts out high.
Yeah, well, the thing about the reason why is because they're 100-watt radios CW. So they'll put out a 100-watt CW tone. And if you think about it, you always get more power on SSB in the peak than you do on CW. So I would guess the finals in the 7300 are probably good for probably 150 or 200 watts.
The band
Are
look
the
clear. I'm going to
airwaves-
send my image again.
Oh, there we go.
We got some famous people in the Zoom.
So how about now? Do I have any popping now?
No, sounds good.
Good. Yeah, the Focusrite doesn't play well with other sound devices. So the second I change the sound devices in Windows, it goes nuts.
It goes nuts.
It goes nuts.
It goes
How you doing, Leah?
googly-eyed.
I'm doing well.
Can you hear Leah okay? We're in the same room, so the audio is going to be weird.
No, there's Leah. Hello, Leah.
Yes, hello, Kyle.
So she won't show up. Those of us in the Zoom call, she won't show up unless you scroll over to her because she's muted because she's in the same room.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm hiding.
Man,
So-
40 meters just kind of crapped out for me here.
So Astro Leah is her channel name, and she does. What do you do, Leah? Can everybody hear you?
I do a bunch of different things. I got introduced to POTA by Mike K at MRD, and since then I've been addicted. One failed soda, done a couple experiments, and then I have my running NASA news videos.
Nice.
I was looking through my tweets, I guess it was a couple of days ago, and saw that SpaceX was going to launch like 2 rockets within like 4 hours of each other or something like that.
Yeah, they scrubbed the second one.
Yeah, but I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if they launched like 2 rockets within like a couple of minutes of each other?
Yeah.
Well, but orbital parameters, generally you can't, launch that close unless about 90 minutes. Unless you wanted to do a rendezvous, then it'd be about 90 minutes
I
afterwards.
wasn't going that deep, Matt, but thank you.
No, SpaceX
Well-
is doing some insane things.
You got to remember that I live down here, so like that launch the other day at 1 whatever in the morning, I literally was driving down the highway and was like, oh look, there it is.
I wish I would kill to be there. Well,
My parents,
like 2 years.
my parents live in Fort Myers, and I've been down there twice whenever SpaceX has launched. But then I watched when was it? It was 2009, maybe 2010. I saw Discovery launch
Nice.
from like
I
3 and
I
a half
didn't get
miles
to-
away. Yeah.
I didn't get to watch any of the space shuttles launch, but I will definitely, like, I've already warned my boss when they go to launch the SLS. I'm like, I don't care how many delays it gets. I'm taking as much time off as it takes.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna go park my camper like 11 miles away and just sit there.
Yeah.
I'll load the thing up with food, bring the dog, and I'll just sit. I'll put a ham radio antenna up, nice saltwater ground plane, and we'll go for it.
Nice.
I want to watch the Falcon Heavy. That's what I want to watch.
I brought both of my kids to the first Falcon Heavy launch.
Yeah.
Joseph's
So-
asking if anybody's receiving anything. I got KC9 CSC. I think that's Norman, who is receiving back. It looks like another picture of Kyle.
Great. Jeez.
Hey, Kyle, you're the meme today.
I guess I'm the meme. That's the second or third picture.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where's that one? Oh, that one's for my QRZ page. That's Norman again.
Yeah.
Norman.
But no, I'm the amateur rocketry is actually what brought me to ham radio. So I needed to have my license to be able to track my rockets. After you go to about more than 3,000 or 4,000 feet, they get kind of hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's why I got my license, and then I discovered HF, and it was like all over after that.
Yeah, see, my dad got me in. I was hooked. I was like, an opportunity to spend time with dad. And I was like, okay, this might be interesting. Bunch of old guys, whatever. And then I got hooked. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, the POTA's fun. It's definitely I can see where the draw for that is. When I was out over New Year's, a friend and we were running under We4DX, and we did in 1 hour we did like 92 contacts, 82 contacts in 1 hour from a beach.
See, I seem to have this problem with every time that I go to do a POTA, a part of my car falls off. It's like, some sort of, whatever it's called. I can't think of the word, but it's just like every time.
Leah, you just POTA, or Leah, you just POTA till the wheels come off.
That's right.
Well, I did have a flat tire, but that was on my way to my flight lesson, not to a POTA.
Yep. You got to
How many
POTA till the
hours-
wheels come off.
You're flying now? How many hours do you have finally?
I think I have like 6 hours. I don't have a ton right now because I'm spacing it out so that by the time I use up all my money, it's the beginning of next summer and I'm working 40 hours a week again, and I'm making more money.
Yeah, usually get to solo between 12 and 20. So
I got the landing
that'll be fun.
and like
that'll be
90%
fun.
of the takeoff. Like,
Oh,
land.
well, takeoff. The plane will take itself off. Landing's a little harder.
I got them switched. I got the takeoff, not the landing. I can get up in the air, and then when I'm up there, I'm like,
Yeah, well, flying's easy. Landing's the hard part. You'll have to make sure your dad comes out and takes pictures when you solo, because they never tell you when they're going to have you solo. They just like, okay, it's time to land. And you're like, but I still have an hour left in my flight. And then they get out of the plane and go, well, I'll be here on the ground with the radio. And you're like, what?
Yeah, I went up on Thursday, and there was some winds up there, and we were doing different maneuvers with like headwind, crosswind, tailwind, having to do with like your ground speed and stuff. And that was all really interesting because it's like, depending on where the wind is, it really impacts what the plane's movement is.
Oh, it definitely does. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. It definitely affects everything. Have you flown backwards yet?
No.
Over the ground? That was always fun. I used to put the a 172 into a slow speed configuration, during the winter, pull into the strong headwinds, and actually fly backwards. Yep.
Yeah. at the end of my last lesson, she was like, okay, we're going to talk a little bit about stalls. So I'm going to get you right up to a stall. And I was over there like, okay, just hold on.
I used to do power on stalls. I used to go up at night and climb like 7,000 feet and then do so in a power on stall, you're at a higher vertical angle than a power off.
Yeah.
So you're basically pulling up, and I do a power on stall at like 7,000 feet so I can look at the stars.
Oh my gosh.
And I found out later we weren't really supposed to be doing that.
No, but I mean,
You watch your instruments, it's not a big deal.
yeah.
But hold on, guys. The HRC CHF net is starting. They just posted the frequency, so I'm going to see if I can hear them.
Okay.
Stupid question. Are we on the lower sideband or upper sideband?
Lower
It'd
side.
be lower.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second. I got to double check that message.
40 meters is
One.
no bueno.
I'm QSYing over to 3845. We'll see if
I
80
can't-
meters is
I
any
can't
better.
go that low.
All right, going to 80 meters.
Maybe.
Somebody's talking just south of the frequency.
Yeah, I hear him too.
All right, let's see if 20 is open now. 14,230.
14.230.
Nope. 40 is still
Nope.
the best.
Jeez. What was that, 7171?
Yeah, but somebody's talking right next to it, almost on top of it.
UB5I, calling CQ40 advice.
He's calling CQ40 on 7170. Okay, I'll reply to him. Why is that set to split? Have I been split this whole time?
Oh, I hear him calling CQ.
Yeah, he's loud.
All right.
I've cut him over here too. That's
Yeah,
surprising.
He is loud.
So Steve KO4 AFL wants to know if I have the 80 meter element on the DX Commander. I do not. What I do have is an MFJ 939 that will let me transmit on the elements that I do have installed. DX Commander is an awesome antenna.
I actually bought a Rolly coil for mine
Excellent.
from Rolly, but I'm in about a week. I'm going to be buying the Expedition. I think I'm going to cut an individual element for it. I don't know. I think you saw us talking about it. We're getting a group together. We're going to go out to the Outer Banks in a couple weeks.
Excellent.
Like 4 weeks. And the plan is to drive the camper down onto the beach and set up a hex beam and then the DX Commander and run about 1 kilowatt for a POTA. Because why not, right?
So you're going to be out there on a Thursday?
It's going to be a Friday.
Ah, okay.
So we're going to get to OBX on a Friday. I will be driving on Thursday, and then Saturday we will I'll set up early Saturday morning, and my goal for the club is to actually make a 1,000 contacts from the park and before I leave the park.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
So we're the ham radio, we Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray V4DX. We're gonna go for the Kilo Award from one park. Right now, it looks like we have 8 people that are probably going. We might have up to 12 that are going. So we might be breaking up into like 6 teams to operate. So it should be a good time, to get down there. And I'm like, as I said, I'm literally going to drive down into the beach and set up right in front of the lighthouse.
That would be awesome. I was able to get We4DX on Winter Field Day on Saturday.
What band were you on?
I want to say it was while Kyle was streaming. Kyle and I were both talking about it. I want to say it was 20, wasn't it?
So I don't know which individual was working 20. They made 2,091 contacts, and they operated for like only like 16 hours.
Nice.
So that's
They were remote, weren't they?
yeah, they were remote. That's but that's the crew of youth that RHR has kind of been cultivating, allowing them to use their stuff, and their younger contesters, 60 youth contesters, and those guys are just they go to town. So I think that I'm pretty sure that they were at the top of the multi-station high power, and I think they were like second overall.
Nice. I was working winter field day, but not ham radio working.
I don't think I'd want to be outside where you live in the winter.
Oh.
It's going to be pretty bad this weekend. It's
Oh, God.
-6 in the forecast.
Oh wow, yeah. I this weekend is supposed to be horrible down here. I think it's going to be like 72 and cloudy. So yeah.
Nope. Can't even compete.
Hey, we just had winter. It actually, believe it or not, like last night we had frost.
Wow. We'll still
Yeah.
be doing winter until April.
8060M Dennis just popped into the chat. Hello, Dennis. Dennis is going to be my guest on Ham Nuggets on Monday night, and that's going to be kind of an interesting show because we're going to interview each other, and he's going to record his podcast while I am recording the live stream. So it's going to be kind of like, hey, how do you do that? Oh, how do you do that? Oh, that's cool. How do you do that? So that'll be pretty interesting.
How's
gonna
the
be fun.
airwave sounding?
How's the
I think I
airwave?
still hear, yeah, on 7171.
Yeah. So
I
the
think I
other
still hear
one,
somebody's QSO.
the other one on 40 meters is 7033. I'm going to head down there.
There's something wrong with my infed. Every time that I tune up on 80 meters, Windows launches the calculator.
You need roids.
Yeah, I've
I've-
got some weird stuff going on here too.
I've got a ton of roids on a lot of stuff. I guess I need more roids.
Everybody needs more roids. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call the power company. My parents at my parents' house is so loud. It's like S9, and it shouldn't be that loud. I'm guessing there's a power line insulator bad somewhere around here.
See, here, look. I'm going to tune up on 80 meters and watch the calculator pop up. Watch. No, it's not going to
Of course,
I
it's going to
can't-
make a liar out of you.
Camera
I-
shot.
Oh, there it
can't- I
goes. There it
can't
goes.
Oh
tune
See
my
it?
gosh. Are you serious? Hey, at least it's controlled. Like, at least nothing's just turning off.
Yeah, I can't tune on 80 meters right now. Although that's because I don't have an 80 meter antenna.
Oh, this thing's cut for 80 meters. I don't know why it's. Oh well. Oh well. I got bigger fish to fry.
Keeping Leah up past the bedtime.
I was about to say it's past my bedtime.
Oh, it's Friday, right? Oh, you
Um,
probably work tomorrow.
Actually, it's the boomers in the house.
There
that
are no
require...
boomers in this house.
Okay, it's the old folks that require us.
Sorry,
to
I'm
do
Gen
that.
X, okay? Get it straight.
I'm Gen Z. Better than you.
Yeah, well, Tio is definitely Gen X, complete angst.
Where does the boomers end and the Gen X start?
The Zoomers.
Well, okay. According to Gen Z, boomer is anybody over the age of 25.
Okay.
That's retarded. Pardon me.
Brutal.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself a boomer.
No,
Well,
it's,
where does boomers stop and Gen X starts?
it doesn't. If you're old at
It's just
all,
you're a boomer.
You're just a boomer.
You're a boomer.
Oh. Wow.
You know,
Well-
Gen Z, we have limited brain capacity. We can't really process all those different generations.
Randy says boomers stop at 1965. I thought boomers stopped at 1970.
It's 65. It's 65, 7. It's right around there. And then Gen X went until like 1980. And then you have like a micro generation. You know, you have millennials, but at the beginning of it, they call them zennials, which that's where I am, where we're like, you know, angsty like Gen Xers, but you know, we still do technology. You know, we grew up with all the technology. And then you have millennials, then you have her.
I'm a Zoomer, which
Yeah.
actually is very fitting for my school year this year. The fact that I'm a Zoomer.
Well, that's why they call you all Zoomers. You know, it's pretty interesting though. If you think about technology and you think about the different generations, I'd say the generation that grew up, this is my opinion, of course, the generation that grew up in the 90s is the generation that's going to have the most knowledge and the most understanding of what technology is. Because we went through having no internet all of a sudden one day, it's like, hey, let's get online.
Yep.
It's kind of an interesting thought.
You
But
you guys
it'll
were
never-
alive back when everything wasn't so automated. So you wanted to use the technology, but you had to actually know something to do it.
Steve, you should. Never mind. I was going to say show her what a bulletin board system was. But maybe not.
I was
They're still around.
I was a
Oh yeah.
I was a sophomore in college, and I remember I know exactly where I was. I was in Violet Hall on the 3rd floor in room 304, and they were some guys from IBM came in to show everyone OS2, the new operating system from IBM.
Yeah.
And they brought up Mozilla, or maybe it was Netscape. I forgot which one. And they said, look, this is called the internet. And they brought up Reebok.com. And they said, soon you're going to be able to buy anything in the world over the internet. And I distinctively remember leaning over to my friend John at the time and said, why is internet? Why is anybody going to buy anything over the internet? I'll just go to the store and buy it.
Right.
Hence,
I didn't age well.
yeah. Hence, me still working a dead end job.
Yeah, you didn't jump on Amazon.
Our instructor in college, we were in a systems analysis and design class, and he said,
Sad.
hey, you got to watch. It was sad. You got to watch this thing that's going to happen in the next 10 or 20 years. It's called the cloud, or, it wasn't called the cloud then, but he explained it as the cloud. And we're all like, why would you store your files like
Right.
remotely? Why would you have your Microsoft account log you on remotely when you could do it all here? Man, I should have listened to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-oh.
I was totally like, internet. Who's going to buy that?
Exactly.
Oh, I was in love with the internet the day I met the internet, man.
I
Well,
was
and
never alive at a point when there wasn't internet.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's Norman sending now?
Oh, man. What? What is that?
Is that Matt? Is he sending a picture of Matt?
What are you all on? What frequency?
7171.
I gotta
Alright.
get up there. Ah!
I do wonder what Leah's generation's thing is going to be. We had the internet. That was pretty cool.
Well,
Are they going to have are they going to have the actual trips to Mars or?
yeah,
to
they're
the
gonna have
moon or some shit?
space. That's
Yeah.
the next frontier, right?
Yes,
Space
I'm
Force.
so excited.
I'm gonna get this one.
You would.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
space elevators and colonies on the moon, and
Space elevators are so hard because of the forces involved, though. When you start talking the physics involved, they require material sciences that we don't yet exist.
It's
that
just
don't
a-
yet exist.
Big long tube with a counterweight and some cable. I don't see the problem.
Spinning around the Earth at 18,000 miles an hour.
the internet is just a series of tubes.
It is. It is really funny when you see the early internet and the guys like, and this 42 unit cabinet over here was node 2 on the internet. You're
Right.
like, okay.
Right. There was these things in the graphics lab called Indie Machines, and they were made by Silicon Graphics. And I remember watching the space shuttle on this thing called the M Bone. If anybody remembers the M Bone out there,
I'm learning so much.
and that was the first internet. And then my friend came home from Rolla, which is a big engineering school here in Missouri, and he's like, "You got to get this thing called an email address." And I said, "What's an email address?" And he said, "Well, you can send messages over the internet." And I said, "Tim, if I wanted to call you or if I wanted to talk to you, I just call you."
I don't call people. I have like phonophobia. And I can talk to people on ham radio. I got over that somehow. But I just
CQ POTA.
yeah.
But but Leo, whenever
Much too fast.
But Leo, whenever you want to talk to somebody, what is the first thing you think about? Is texting?
It depends. I have
Snapchat.
Yeah, I was about to say a lot of my friends just use Snapchat. So that's like where I talk to a majority of people. But then I also like all of my ham friends. I always like text and stuff. So.
But Snapchat has like a texting feature in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's I don't know. Snapchat's lost its fun.
oh
But
what's the new thing now?
TikTok.
No, nobody
Oh,
here.
there's a new one now apparently.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
here
Let's
needs
hear
to
it.
know what TikTok is or ever go on it. No.
Dude, I'm TikTok famous. What are you talking about?
Well, what's the new thing?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, TikTok is
TikTok.
definitely the new thing that people are using as like a content creation site. But objectively, I just hate it. Like as a Zoomer, I suck for hating TikTok, but I do.
I've been trying to make my way onto there, and it's because I know it's the future. You know, YouTube's still popular, but I know that I posted maybe 1 or 2 videos to TikTok with no like optimization, and it still got hundreds of views. But I just can't. I can't figure it out. I look at the videos and I can't make myself do it. I can't.
It has
Isn't it a bunch
to
of
do
dancing?
with the objectively short attention
Listen up,
span
OM.
of people nowadays.
Yeah, the lip syncing and the quirky. I just can't do it.
Oh.
Quirky. No. See, for me, a lot of my friends are like, I got lost on TikTok for 5 hours. And I'm over here like, if I'm gonna be consuming content for 5 hours, I'd much rather be watching something that I'm actually getting some length of value from versus like
So
30
proud.
seconds, it's there and
So
gone.
proud.
And I am definitely talking about Minecraft video stats.
No, you're not.
You're not proud. I'm lying. I'm lying, by the way.
You don't like watching 5 hours of TikTok videos because that could be mind numbing.
Yeah.
So people do it. People do it.
They could be learning like a job skill or something. Wouldn't that be interesting? Nope. 5 hours of TikTok. What did you see? Nothing.
Actually, that does pose a pretty interesting question. A non-ham radio related basis. Do you guys all have a favorite type of YouTube video you like to watch?
Oh, I like Retro Tech
Taking
Chris. He was in the chat here earlier.
I'm a big
I-
Electro Boom
Check him
fan.
out.
Yeah, Electro Boom is cool. I am fascinated with woodworking videos, and I don't own a piece of woodworking equipment. How about that?
Nice.
You know, it's really interesting, Kyle. It seems to work out that way completely. Woodworking is one of them, and then there's like guys who go gold digging, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty fun, and I just sit there and watch it for hours. Gold
Yeah.
digging. I'm like, wait, I have no interest in gold
Right,
digging.
right.
My favorite, I would say though, is there's this thing called GeoGuessr on YouTube or on the
Yes.
internet, and basically you're
Mhm.
placed in random locations around the world, and you have to figure out where you're at based upon the clues that you find using
What
Google
is it?
Maps.
What is it
Pretty
called?
cool stuff. It's called GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can play
Actually-
with your friends.
I actually did a video where I
and, like compete.
exactly they have like a battle royale where like
Mhm.
it's last man standing wins, and you're basically competing as fast as you can guess that country, and if you get it, you win. You know, it's a
So
fun
it-
time. It really is. But the cool thing about it is, education wise, I mean, you're learning so much about the world. It's pretty neat. What were you gonna say, Leah?
Yeah, you get like placed in the middle of nowhere and you're like looking around this 3D area and you're like, oh, there's a language there, there's some mountains there, and then you've got a little mini map of the world and you try and put your little pin where you think it actually is, and it'll tell you like You're 343 miles off from Slovenia, from where you actually were. And
Exactly.
So is it Geo Wizard?
Exactly.
GeoGuessr.
Yeah,
I
but
just linked it in the chat. Geo
oh,
guesser.
sorry. Okay, hang on.
I just linked it. There's actually no E at the end of guesser, so that's kind of what confuses things. But I get stuck on watching these guys do these videos, and I learned so much. But some of these guys are like, "Oh yeah, that tire was only made in the Czech Republic in the 1990s, so this has to be Czech Republic." It's like, what? I'm like, well, I
see.
saw the sun was in the southern hemisphere.
I see what it. Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah, Tom, the reason they actually had to start charging for it is because you can blame Google for that one. When Google started charging for the API and the mapping software, GeoGuessr had no choice. They either had to start charging for their service or they had to kill GeoGuessr. So if you want to be upset with anybody, be upset with be upset with the Google.
The same thing happened
We're all
with
upset
the
at Google.
ISS APRS map, the little website that displays like stations heard by the
Yeah.
ISS. They had to give up the Google
Yeah.
API.
Hey, Matt, I'll take some too. Thanks.
I would just like to take
I'll
a
SSTV it to you.
Awesome.
Go ahead, Lay.
I would just like to take a second to say hello to Ham Radio Dude. Because you like hang out with my dad all the time, but I've never said hi to you. So hi.
Hey, yeah, well, I'm mad at you. That's the problem. I'm upset with you because you didn't sabotage the FD8 off a few weeks ago. So I decided we wouldn't talk.
Okay, AP Physics got in the way. So if you want to blame anything,
Blame physics. I blame physics for everything.
I'll let it slide. This one time I'll let it slide. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna need a favor for that FT8 off sometime. And
okay.
you're gonna have to disconnect that coax. You know?
Blame physics.
We're plotting here. We're plotting.
Hey, Sean, you
Hey,
do
but I
whatever
did
you
hear
got to
that
do
you
to
like
win.
the,
Oh, don't even talk like that, Dad. You think you're so tough.
Which
Did you
one?
hear you like the stickers I send your dad?
I have some.
I
He
heard you.
gave
I
me
heard you.
those.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting
he
for
told me.
my good game sticker to fall off the back of my phone case, and then yours is next.
All right.
Nice.
Cool. I'm in the lineup.
Yeah.
How's that for an old guy?
Yeah, Good Game's a pretty old guy.
I think somebody's still talking on 7171.
Yeah, we're
I
getting...
just tried to put something out.
Yeah, he's in 7170 is where
Just
he's
turn
at, I
the
think.
amp on. Come on, one of you guys has to have an amp. Turn it on. He'll move.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not doing anything to him. I didn't realize I didn't even know he was still talking. But I don't think my signal's coming through with you all anyways.
That's my favorite thing to do when people like stomp on POTAs, be like, "Hey, stop it."
Oh, there they go. Yeah, I can hear him now.
Yeah, he's loud.
Uber Geek says, time for an amp, Ham Radio Dude. Yeah, if I get an amp, I'm pretty sure every neighbor here is going to hate me. We're attached, like, literally on the other side of this wall. She's probably going to bang on the wall any minute and be like, shut up over there.
These dang kids and their
Sorry, man.
SSTVs. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah. She's like,
SSTV is killing ham radio.
she's complaining. I miss the time when it was the devil's music and not this SSTV.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Boom.
160 is
Yes,
doing.
Boomers and SSTV.
1890. Let's see what's on 1890.
With some of these
Ooh.
videos I put out
There's
about
the name
Dow
of-
thing, you would think I single-handedly killed ham
Oh, yeah.
radio with some of the comments that I get. Like,
Where are you going, Tio?
Dude, I got to start.
1890.
Usually I find that at least my audience is usually pretty nice to me, but then you get on QRZ and nothing, you can't get anything past QRZ.
Nothing.
I stay off of QRZ. I don't even bother.
You should. There's like 4 people on QRZ that ruin the fun for everybody else. Unless you like to argue, then by all means, they're your best friends. So we got about 5 minutes left. We're going to go around the room and say our goodbyes and talk about what's coming up on our channel. Sean, go first.
Goodbye. What's going on my channel?
Good job.
So I just recently I just recently made a video today actually about the Baofeng UV9R and the comparison to the UV9R Plus, and kind of found some cool, interesting stuff about that. So I'll have that out Monday. And I also have this portable Yagi that I built that's going to work on 2 meters and also on 6 meters, both in vertical positions and as a Yagi. And what else have I made? Something cool, I'm sure, but I don't remember.
Don't you have something going
So
on
instead of
tomorrow?
just chatting here, I'll say, there's this thing called Are You Smarter Than a Ham Tuber? And whatever we're calling it now, I don't know. But basically, myself, Smoking Aim, Temporarily Offline, and Chuck, AK6USY, we're just going to kind of shoot it in the morning and see where it goes. So if you have any questions, you want to come on and ask us anything does go. Anything does go. And that's about it. I'm sure there's some more stuff in there somewhere, but the best thing that you could do is just hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be alerted when I make the stuff. Thank you for having me on the show, and everybody else, I hope you all have a good evening.
All right. Ham Radio Dude, that
This
is
the part where I'm done.
all right. That was awesome.
Mic drop.
Astro Leah, you're next. Tell us about your channel.
What? I'm put on the spot.
Astro Leah, we'll come back to you. Modern Ham, Billy, tell us about your channel.
Oh no, I'm put on the spot.
Kyle, you're next.
I
Go,
don't really
Billy.
have a whole lot of ham radio stuff honestly planned. I kind of just, the weekend comes around, I'm like, I could make a video about that. But what's been on the back burner is a Tesla coil build I've been working on past few weeks. I'd like to just do a quick video about. I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate it to be like radio related, but I've been banging my head against the wall trying to get the thing to work. Keeps pretty much exploding in my face, but I'm hoping by Thursday or Friday I can get a video together and just kind of showcase it a little bit. And that's pretty much it.
Excellent. Excellent. Kyle.
So, Kyle AA0Z is my channel name, and I just got one of these, a Mountain Topper 4-band QRP CW transmitter. So, I'm going to be doing some videos on this. I did an unboxing, and I got some other videos planned, so be looking for those. And then also, I'm going to start here probably tomorrow, start recording a video series on using Node Red for ham radio. So if you don't know what Node Red is, tune into the channel, and I'm going to teach you how to program in Node Red and how to control your shack through Node Red. So that's what's coming up.
I'll definitely tune into that one.
Yeah.
That's been something I've been looking at for a while. So
Node Red is awesome. It's every time I mess with it, there's more and more stuff you can do with it. And so I'm gonna break it down and do a install video with a Pi, and then we're gonna learn about palettes, and we're gonna learn about nodes, and then we're gonna build a flow, and then we're gonna put it on the dashboard, and we're gonna control some ham radio thing with it. So
Awesome.
be looking for that.
So, Kyle, Steve's asking, when is the next trivia night?
Trivia, let's look at the calendar because I have not looked at it. Norman probably knows because he emailed me a couple days about it, a couple of days ago. It is on the 19th of February, 8 p.m. Central is the next trivia night.
Awesome.
So if you want to sponsor a round, get some plugs in for whatever you want to plug. You can plug your Twitter. You can plug your YouTube channel. You can plug a product. You can
Plug your nose.
even if you have even if you got a goat to sell, we'll even plug that. So just get a hold of me through my email address on QRZ, and I'll tell you what you need to do.
So, Billy, you mentioned Tesla coil, and the chat just went wild. What size compactor are you using? What kind of interference does it do for HF?
So the funny thing is, I haven't really got it up and running yet. I've got it to explode in my face 3 times because, like I said, I'm usually on a budget with my projects, and I didn't want to fork out the money for some high voltage capacitors. So I went with the Leyden jar capacitors, and I'm not quite sure what the deal is. I don't think maybe I'm just not using a good enough dielectric, but I'm also using a 15,000 kilovolt transformer. So the electricity usually just starts arcing through either the glass somehow or around the bottle completely. And it's driving me crazy. So I just bought a Variac that I'm going to connect to it when the weather's nice enough to go outside. and I'm just going to slowly increase the voltage until I start seeing where the problem or the weak spot is, and I'm going to start trying to patch that up somehow. But other than that, it's a 14 turn static spark gap Tesla coil with 1/4 inch copper tubing. The secondary coil is about 950 turns, I think 22 inches, and I'm using a dryer duct with aluminum foil as a toroid. It should theoretically, if everything's tuned right, it should have some arcs of maybe a foot to 2 feet. So I'm just going to have to get out there and start playing around with it and try to figure out where the weak point is and where things are arcing. And hopefully that'll be the video next week if I can get it up and running without my wife killing me and kicking me out of the apartment.
Excellent.
And the neighbors calling the police.
All right. Astroleah, are you prepared now?
Yes, I have prepared my speech.
Uh-oh. Everybody strap in.
Yeah, right? So, couple things coming up on the channel. Somebody sent me a bunch of free logger software that I'm going to look through.
N3FJP.
Yes. And I need to upgrade from my Becca KD9POK logger. So I'm going to be looking at that software. And then I want to
There's a new logger on the market?
Yeah. She's free for rent, but you have to pay me because obviously I own the license to her.
Gotcha. All right.
That Leah is her manager.
Exactly.
Her agent.
I have to say, Becca's a pretty good logger, though.
Yes, I could not do half the POTAs that I do without her actually logging the contacts, because I just sit there and talk. And then I'm also going to be doing a video on how to get into starting flying and why you should fly, because obviously I love doing it. And then in 1 or 2 weeks, we're going to do another YL Gang live stream where I get all my young friends and we talk about stuff. And I want to start doing something where we practice for the amateur extra tests, because Jerica, Eliza, and I are all looking to upgrade. And then Alana's studying for her tech test, so we might also do something with that. But it's always fun to just get all the girls together and talk.
Yeah, it was an excellent stream you had before. Astroleah's channel, Modern Ham's channel, Ham Radio Dude's channel, and AA0Z's channel have all been linked in the chat. I am your host, temporarily offline. Tomorrow morning, I have a watch me do something stupid to my computer. I'm going to do a sudo rm-rf on a running Linux box and see what kind of havoc it causes and how to recover from it. And then Ham Radio Dude and Smokin' Ape, myself, and KK6USY are going to do the Are You Smarter Than a Ham Tuber live stream. And then Monday is 86DM Dennis and myself doing a reversed podcast. We're going to out Dennis on video for, I don't know, is this the first time ever, Dennis? But that'll be an awesome show. So we're looking forward to having all that. Thank you very much for being here, everybody in the chat. Thanks for sending some images our way. It was a lot of fun. We will see you in the next one. Thanks for being awesome.
Bye.